Hello out there. Anybody here yet? No. Little impromptu Wednesday afternoon, I guess early evening. It's 5:09 Central Time. Actually, I'm a minute early, so I'm sure the huge crowd will appear at any second, right? We'll just hang here for a minute, see if anybody shows up. Usually they do. Just these, especially the impromptu ones, I do at the spur of the moment. Usually takes a few minutes to get them rolling. But having a good week. It's colder than hell here. It's really pretty miserable outside. It's not that bad. It's like 20, 26 or 25, but still. I wanted to wash the Challenger today, but it just doesn't get warm enough to do it. Hey, Shivos Adventures, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. What's going on, man? Just hanging out. Thought I'd do this real quick. Waiting for Kim to get home. So we're just hanging out. Thought I'd do a little live stream. See if I was up to anything interesting today. I'm not really. I'm doing okay, though. Hanging in here and got a few issues going on, but nothing major. Nothing that can't work out. So it's all good. We got like 4 people watching. Only one talking. Come on, guys. How's it going, man? Hey, Hemi906, what's up? How's it going, Hemi? We're doing good here. We're just hanging out, do a quick stream, see if anybody's hanging out, and maybe do this till Kim gets home. Ben Campos, what's up? Hour drive home. Yeah, that's what she has, about a little over an hour drive home. 94 Blue Dime. Bring out the Challenger, and we'll see who has the better tires for the cold. I know I don't. I took it out for a little while earlier, just drove up the oh, hey, Sean, what's going on, man? I took it up just up the road a little ways up the highway earlier just for something to do. Get it out for a minute. But, yeah, on the cold, it doesn't have to be icy or wet. Just on this cold pavement, it won't. It's scary kind of actually. But what's up, Sean? We got Sean. We got Ben Campos. We got Hemi. We got Shivos Adventures. Few people here, 6 people, only a few of them. Oh, we got a couple that aren't talking. That's okay. Just lurking, probably, Oh, 77 in Texas. We do not, us Nebraska people or this part of the country people, we don't want to hear about that 77 Texas weather. Come on, man. 7906 having a beer and barbecue. Oh, that sounds good. Did you lower your car? No, I have not lowered my car. I would like to, but that's probably a ways off. I'd like to lower both cars actually a little bit, but that's a whole other time period. I'm in a little different place in the house than I normally am. I've done a couple from here, I guess, before, come to think of it, but that back bedroom is freezing cold, so where I usually do my live streams from, so I thought I'd come out here and hang out for a little while. I can spy on my girlfriend because she's driving the Tesla, so I can see where she's at, how fast she's going. We'll see what she's doing. The app's been acting weird today, though, for some reason. There we go. She's going 65 miles an hour. She's going south on Nebraska 78 near Guide Rock, Nebraska. So you guys can't see that, can you? Probably hard to see. I think there's a way you can go private on that if you want to, if you don't want everybody knowing where you're at. But I think she likes the car just for the fact she can spy on me now if I'm having. Passenger side airbag disabled. Did it say that? Whoa. I just about knocked my laptop off the table. That would have been sweet. Would have made for a good stream, though. You could hear me cussing. This thing's barely hanging on by a thread anyway. It's the last thing it needs is to be thrown on the floor. Cool, Hemi906. Cool, man. My Challenger's an 18, and I think it's getting ready to hit 22,000 miles now. We've had it since September of 17. Only water pump replacement. I hear a lot of, what year is yours? 2015. Yeah, the pre-2016s, you hear a lot of water pump replacements for some reason. And alternator. Then Campos, you drive an 06 Charger. You have none of that tech. Driving the Challenger now, it's got quite a bit of tech in it, but compared to the Tesla, it seems kind of weird now. And the Saturn seems like a horse and buggy. Moparing around, what's going on? Moparing around, how you doing? Yeah, we ordered that car in July of 17, got it in September of 17 as an 18. Hemi 906, you have 84,000 on your, 2012, cool. Yeah, yep. Been 2.5 years almost or something like that. Yeah, 2 years and 4 months. Is that Tremelius Effect? How's it going? Yo, what's up? Working on Streetcar Project 2012 Dodge Avenger 3.6 liter V6 turbocharger. So far, everything is pulling together. A lot of custom work. Well, I bet. Well, that's cool. That sounds pretty cool, man. Glad everything's going well so far, at least. Everybody like the hat. It's kind of risky wearing this kind of stuff. It might get some people angry. So, but I'm beyond that point in my life where I give a you know what anymore. So. John Black says the water pump was clicking badly at about 30,000 miles. Then you had it replaced under warranty. Yeah. Did you see my video a couple back there, John Black, where I was reading viewers' comments and stuff? Because your name came up in the comments. The hat's a little warm, actually. It's one of the few. I got a bunch of beanies, but most of them aren't very warm. This one's really warm, which is kind of nice because this weather sucks. I wanted to get the car washed, but it's like 26 degrees out there, or 27 or something like that. So that ain't happening today. Both cars are filthy. All of our cars are filthy. All 4 of them. Yeah, go back and go watch the one where I'm just reading. It's a really long video. It's like 20 minutes or something, and I'm just reading comments from people and answering the questions. I got far behind them. I got like thousands of comments behind. I fell behind, so then I was afraid to try to catch up, and then I fell even farther behind. And so I started answering comments and stuff again and responding. But that video was just kind of trying to read some of the interesting ones that I could still roll through real quick. And I was looking for like troll comments. I only found a couple. You guys got to get on the ball and get me some negative troll type comments in the comments, because I only found a few and they're pretty pathetic. So we need more of that. Hemi 906 is what you pay for insurance on the Challenger. Well, we have all of our cars under one policy, and I think both the Challenger and the Tesla are. They added about $100 each to a month to the insurance. So the Saturn and Prius are basically nothing, and they're like, I think, I can't even remember. They're both super cheap to insure, but the Challenger and Tesla are both pretty high to insure. So Tesla mostly because I think it's super expensive to repair if anything happens. There's some horror stories about that and the length of time it takes to get any work done on them. Hemi 906, you're in San Antonio. My daughter's down there. 210. Yeah, a lot depends on where you live, and a lot depends on your age and your driving record and stuff like that. But yeah, here in Nebraska, we have fairly affordable insurance. It's not too bad. The taxes and all the fees on getting tags and stuff is kind of outrageous, but at least the insurance isn't too bad. Adrienne Barger, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I don't see you around much. You're out working out of town all the time, so we need to hang out sometime, dude. Mopar around, you pay about 140 a month for your 2017 Charger Scat. That's probably what we would pay if it was just the Scat Pack. Because if that's all we were insuring, it probably would be somewhere around there. But since we have all the cars under one thing, you get a pretty good price when you do that. I've had several people from San Antonio lately. That's weird. And my daughter lives down there. I want to go down there and visit. It looks really nice. Of course, at this time of year, everything looks nice from Nebraska. Now you're just working? Fun, good times. Yeah, John Black, Scotty Kilmer does troll. He says we're all idiots for buying uh, Chargers and Challengers and stuff. I can't remember his exact wording, but basically anybody who buys one, it must be stupid or something. Yeah, I know. He likes, what does he like? He likes like 90s Toyotas and everything else sucks or something. I don't know. I haven't watched him that much because he's pretty annoying to me. Not just because he doesn't like Dodge. I don't care about that, but I watch other people who don't like Dodge. He's like a self-proclaimed expert on everything, and I'm not sure exactly why everyone thinks he is, but whatever. Yeah, he's a Toyota guy. I got nothing against Toyota. We have one, and it's been fantastic. There's never been a problem with it. But I shouldn't say that. Knocking on the table because it's made out of wood. Yeah, I don't have anything against Toyota either, but every car company's made some cool stuff and some good stuff, and every car company's made some what the hell were they doing kind of stuff. So I don't think you can like necessarily pick out car companies and say this one's great and that one sucks. They all have their ups and downs. Well, I'm glad you caught it too, Mopar and Ron. I usually do them on Sunday nights at 7:45 Central Time, and then once in a while I try to do one like this in the middle of the week just to kind of shake things up a little bit. These ones are usually unannounced. If I do them in the middle of the week, I don't really announce them more than a few minutes ahead of time because I usually don't decide to do them until a few minutes ahead of time. Oh, sweet, Adrienne. You're going to get some looking at overhauling car stereo again. Your car stereo sounds really good the way it is, dude. I'm pretty impressed with the stereo in the Tesla. It's really nice, but the Challenger leaves a little to be desired. Ben Campos, you have 216,000 on your SRT, and it's still running good. That's good to hear. Good news. You hear a lot of that, though. That's good news, though. I think there's not really too many bad cars made anymore. So if you take care of them and do the maintenance and all that on them, you're going to be good. Yeah. Dodge, Fiat, Peugeot. There's about how many car companies are under that one envelope now or umbrella? Envelope. I haven't been drinking, I swear. Yeah, Scotty Kilmer, pretty much. If it's not a Toyota, it's a piece of crap. If you're going to buy a used car, it better be a Toyota or it's a piece of crap. That gets old after a while. Oh, cool, Ben. Mechanic by trade. Nice. I got a decent, 7 people. Everyone's talking. I guess it's got a pretty damn good conversation going on here for a Wednesday impromptu little stream. That's always nice. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you coming in. I had a few comments about my live streams in the comments that I read that were like, sometimes you just sit there and stare at the screen. That's usually because I'm trying to catch up on comments. And I'm not the kind of person that just jabbers all the time for no apparent reason, but at least I try not to. Sometimes in my videos I do because I feel pressure to do that, but like right now. Whenever she pulls up, I will probably shut this down and start getting dinner ready and stuff like that. We finally got some decent charging for the Tesla, getting about 25 miles per hour of charging now instead of 6. That was a little rough. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade to Hellcat eventually. Don't know when that'll be. I've actually kind of planned to do it by now, but as you guys, some of you know, we bought a couple other things in the meantime. So, yeah. Adrienne, I didn't. It's a long story. You probably wouldn't approve of what I did, Adrienne. So, but it seems to be working okay. It's not the optimum way to do this, I'm sure, but or optimal or whatever the word is. Mopar around Scat Pack Awards are coming out. Hemi 906 was also. Took she ended up with a truck. Oh, so you were going to upgrade too, but you ended up with a truck. It was time for to replace the Prius that she has with something, and so luckily for me, I talked her in. I didn't really talk her into, but I kind of presented the idea of the Tesla Model 3 to her because she was wanting to get another Prius, and it's about the most boring car you could think of. And since I knew it was going to have to be an electric or a hybrid or something, I kind of threw that Tesla Model 3 at her, and then quite a bit more expensive than the Prius, but she really kind of fell in love with it. So thankfully, it's a much more fun, interesting car. So I'm really glad. Yeah, I consulted with a couple people only online, Adrienne, and I think what I did is okay, but I don't know. Everything seems okay so far. Nothing's burst into flames or anything. It doesn't mean it won't, I know, but yeah, I know, Keith. I know. I used to try to like sometimes I would change hats if I was wearing this before I got online, and other times I would just flip it around. But due to recent events, I just don't give you know what anymore. People don't like it. They don't have to like it. John Black, you gifted your son a 2015 Scat Pack for his college graduation. Well, hell, that's nice. So you're driving a Hyundai now, and you missed the power of the Challenger. Yeah, I would imagine. Quite a difference there. But hey, that's really cool, though. That's cool. I'm sure your son is extremely happy about that. That's a really cool thing to do. Any car is a good car if it gets you back and forth where you need to go and all that. Hyundais are decent cars. So, hey, you know, some things are more important. You guys saw, if you watched my video from yesterday, you saw what I used to drive. I showed you the old car. I see it's up in Nelson, so which is a town about just 15, 20 miles north of here. And I showed it in the video. I said, that used to be my car, guys, and it's pretty pathetic. It was my daily driver for like 4 or 5 years. My truck is up. My old 68 Ford pickup is up there somewhere too. I haven't seen it lately though. I used to know right where it was parked. He may have gotten rid of it, and that's maybe why it's not where it used to be. But I would like to get that truck back sometime. They took off the wheels I had on it and put on some really ugly 1980s looking that looked like they came out of your grandmother's food processor. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without the Challenger. I would really miss it, and I would miss all that. It's just too much fun, and especially the manual and all that. He snuck out and checked the top speed, and he'd already topped it after a week. Yeah, he was surprised. Yeah, you can look that up. You can go back and see. That's pretty funny. As long as you do it out somewhere where it's safe. I see a lot of videos of people driving 170 or 80 miles an hour, like through traffic and stuff, which is just stupid. But if you get out on the highway and you're all alone, and there's nobody's gonna get hurt but you, kind of situation. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. the police would disagree with that when they pull you over, but that's not ticket speed either. That's handcuffed and car towed away speed. So you got to be very careful. So Sean's still here. We got to race one of these days after the weather gets nicer. Looks like we might get a pretty good looking sunset out there tonight. I can see out the back door here. That would be nice. I'll miss it though. Most of the houses block my view, and I don't feel like going back out. I think I'm in for at least the time being right now anyway. I've had a lot of people around here ask me how fast I've gone in the Challenger. I just usually tell them that I don't speed because it's illegal. John Paul, what's going on, John Paul? How you doing, man? Good to see you here. You were here Sunday too, I think. Yeah, so it's good to see you back, and everything's cool up there in Canada. It's colder than hell here, and we haven't really reached our super cold part of the winter quite yet. Getting there, I think, right about another couple of weeks of view when we usually get that super cold stuff. Hemi906 says, see you in the next stream. See you, man. Thanks for being here. Keep up the good work. Thank you, dude. I will start making some more videos and good stuff, and hopefully anyway. And yeah, thanks for being here. Totally appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming in. Good conversation for sure. You guys always keep the conversation going. You guys make these live streams pretty damn easy. I don't feel like I have to like entertain everybody. I can just kind of join in the conversation like just with the rest of you, which is really cool. Let's see where she's at now. She's probably getting close now. We'll check really quick. This app's been a little slow today. Every time I've done anything with it, it takes like 30 seconds for it to. Oh yeah, John Paul, it's going to get really cold the next few weeks. -25. So ouch. Yep. You guys get cold. We don't probably get it quite as bad as you down here, but it gets. It's part of the country down here is pretty cold. It's different than when I was in Colorado. We get cold and we get a lot of snow there too. But it seemed like we had a lot more nicer days in between the storms and stuff like that. Whereas out here in Nebraska, you tend to get some snow and some cold, and it sticks around a lot longer. And if it's a lot of snow, it'll stick around sometimes for most of the winter. It just gets dirty and turns black and brown and gray. So yeah, Colorado is nice. I miss Colorado. I don't think I would move back, but it's kind of gotten weird there now. I still have, like, on Facebook, I still have all the TV stations and radio stations and stuff that I have liked or whatever on Facebook. So I still see all the news every day, and the place has gotten pretty crazy. The app's not working. So thanks, Tesla. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Sub-Zero J, what is going on, man? Good to see you, Sub-Zero. Yeah, I am enjoying driving that Tesla. It's a lot of fun. It's a totally different experience, but it's like a lot of fun. It's like pizza and Chinese food. I love them both, but they're totally different, Totally different animals, but both fun and both really fast and pretty quick. And I want to race Sean if he's still around here. We should race him in the Tesla and the Challenger. This thing sucks. I don't know what's going on. What the hell? Probably my phone. Oh, John Black says you've only seen snow twice in your life. If it gets below 50, if it gets like at this time of year, if it gets to be 40 around here, everybody will be out washing, not out in their driveways, but they'll be at the car wash. and getting things cleaned up outside and do a little outside work, because 40 around here at this time of year would be a nice day. 50 would be a really nice day. But then, whoops, and then, what the hell? In the summer, on the other hand, we can get up to like 100 or sometimes a little bit above, and that gets pretty miserable too. Fairly humid. So you've been in Florida your whole life. I like Florida. I've only been down there once, and I was really just a kid at the time, but it seemed like a nice place. And I know everybody lives there now, and it's crazy. All the crazy news stories always involve people from Florida for some reason. Sub-Zero J Gaming says you got an email today, and they wanted to buy your Scat Pack back from me. So I told the wife I sold it, and the wife told me that my clothes were in the trash. She'd kill you, huh? That would be the same thing here. When I talk about getting a Hellcat, Kim gets upset about getting rid of the Scat Pack if I were to want to trade it, and she would rather try to get one without trading the Scat Pack. I'd love to keep the Scat Pack too, but it would make a lot more sense to trade it in or to sell it privately, and then Jean Paul. Yeah, we got to do that Tesla cold start. I did a Prius cold start once, and the rev in the Prius, you can't hear anything. It doesn't really do anything when you. Todd Snake's here. What's up, Todd Snake? You just got home from work. Cool, man. Halfway through, you work Monday through Friday, so you're over halfway if you do that anyway. It is hump day, and I haven't humped all day. Sub-Zero J Gaming says, your wife did you one better. She told me that when it was paid off, you'll get a new Hellcat, and she will call it Cajun Shrimp. It's that orange color. Oh, cool. All right, John Paul, have a good dinner, man. Thank you for showing up and hanging out for a few. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I haven't heard from the dealership in a while, but a while back they were curious as to whether we were interested in trading it in on something else. So it looks like she's from the app. It looks like she's on our street, so she's probably outside plugging in right now. So I think I will wrap this up, guys. Keith Williams says, "Oh yeah, John Black says they call every month as well." I used to get some stuff from them, but not recently. I'm still getting stuff from a lot of the other dealers that I visited before we bought the car. I still get a lot of emails and stuff from a bunch of dealerships that I had slight contact with before. Kind of generic like emails. Have you found your car yet? Which is like, well, it's been like 2 years and 2.5 years almost. Yeah, I found the car. I'm going to head out, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care, everybody. See you later. Thank you for being here. Talk to y'all later.